So one of the main causes of language interference is that learners tend to rely on their native language structures when producing responses in the target language. And this leads to errors in writing, and not only writing but speaking too. Transferring L1 structures, grammar, rules, sounds to L2 is a natural behavior and a very common response that learners have during their learning process. And this is a mistake. This is the main problem. And this also spreads towards syllabic structure when learners mispronounce some words by relying on the phonetics of their native language. Let's talk about the difficulties when trying to overcome this problem called language interference. The degree of difference between L1 and L2 determines the difficulty of acquiring a second language. As I mentioned before, seeking out for similarities in comparing a new language with our mother tongue is an instinct. So, the more alike L1 and L2 are in structures, grammar, phonetics, stuff, the easier the acquisition of a second language will be. Unfortunately, this not always happens. It's not always like that. Sometimes people who speak certain language as their mother tongue have to learn a new language that is completely different. So this brings more obstacles. Now let's talk about the solutions that we as teachers can come up with to help our learners overcome language interference and reach a better proficiency in the second language. Okay, the first one is called content emphasis, and this is made by making sure that students have a clear or at least a strong understanding of what they want to communicate or what they have to communicate before focusing on the how. And the second solution is making these opportunities for students to speak their first language smaller. I know that as learners we always try to speak in our mother tongue because it is an instinct. We feel more comfortable with that. But we as teachers can reduce these opportunities and these chances so that students can use their mother tongue. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching.